Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Age channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for supporting me, guys. There are problems in boxing in the world of the heavyweight category right now. Indeed, insiders that Joshua and Wilder would receive huge fees appeared everywhere. It was reported that in the case of Deontay Wilder, it was about $50 million, and AJ, respectively, even more. However, there may be another factor. Joshua has been desperately avoiding a fight with Wilder in recent years. Wilder became world champion in 2015. A year later, Anthony also achieved this title. And since then, Deontay Wilder has been constantly challenging the Briton. It was a time when this fight was interesting to everyone, both from the point of view of the poster and from the point of view of sporting ambitions, two of the best heavyweights in the world. The opportunity to combine the belts and Fury stood aside because of psychological problems. Wilder, however, said right away that Joshua would run from him. When I beat him, I won't need a second time. I'm going to be brutal and brutal, so once is enough for him. The fight will be in the style of no mess. I generally scare everyone. Have you seen how scary I am? If you think otherwise, try to shut me up. Who has the guts? Joshua will only run away from me for a certain amount of time. Anthony kept silent. He had his own way. The fight with the terrible knockout did not fit into it in any way. Even his compatriot Lennox Lewis urged AJ to take the fight and give the audience what they want. Anthony coped despite the first knockdown in his career and added 2 more belts to his collection, which were vacant. 3 more fights later, in 2019, the Briton miscalculated, choosing the chubby and short Andy Ruiz as his opponents, who stated a brutal upset, knocking out Joshua. These fights divided the Briton's career into before and after. At first, there was an unreliable rematch with Ruiz, where AJ minimized the risks. Tactics with the selection of rivals failed, and it hit Joshua's psychology hard. He broke down, gave depressive interviews where he talked about his retirement and how hard it was for him. In those years, Wilder, who unsuccessfully challenged Joshua, beat everyone who could theoretically claim his belts and arranged a fight with Tyson Fury, which ended in a draw. By the way, it was a voluntary defense of Wilder. He just accepted the fight. The Gypsy King, who returned from oblivion, was not a mandatory challenger. As a result, the boxers got bogged down in the trilogy. Joshua was not interested in such conditions. As a result, it so happened that at some point Wilder and Joshua were on a series of 2 defeats. At this moment, it was not quite right to conduct their fight. Wilder wanted to beat Robert Helenius, moved him down in the first round and started doing his favorite thing, killing Joshua. Anthony managed to surprise everyone again with the choice of an opponent. It was Jermaine Franklin. Everything would be fine, but before that, the American lost to Dillian Whyte. The fight was presented as an opportunity to get to Joshua, but in the end it was not the winner who got it. Whyte was furious. At the time, had stated in an interview that if he had known about AJ's approach to choosing opponents, he would have lost to Franklin. The Briton won against Jermaine by decision, but left a lot of questions. And in August, he had a fight with the same Helenius, who came out on short notice, replacing Whyte. Dillian got caught on doping. After this fight, talk about Joshua meeting with Wilder reached a new level. The fight was getting closer. Promoter Eddie Hearn promised that it would definitely happen. Just need to settle the details. But again, no. New rivals again. Anthony will meet Otto Wallin. Wilder will meet Joseph Parker. The boxers were at the same press conference. Deontay had completely forgotten that he had another fight planned, and throughout the event, he was asking Joshua when he would accept his challenge and share the ring with him. Anthony was silent again, and a week later, he burst into an angry speech when Wilder questioned his fighting character. Who the hell is he? He is a boxer, not a psychologist. The guy has 50 fights and he fought Jason Howard in his 30s fights, whereas I'm him in the 12th. We are different. I have a character. If his team is looking for weakness, then they don't need to look here because I'm strong, Joshua said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.